offense is just really scary, Jaegers.
Really is. The Chiefs have had 4 shots on goal and converting half of them. Meanwhile, the Panthers converting on the only shot they took. And I mean, they're not far behind the Chiefs, 1 goal difference. But if the Chiefs keep playing like this, it's hard to tell if the Panthers will ever get off defense.
Yeah, it's difficult to get into the opponent's half when you're just getting battered over and over. But the Panthers have found their way out
Ooh.
now. That's a nice block off the backboard from the defense. But they're still on the back foot. Finally getting a clear. Now Chipmunk looks for the open net, but there is a defender there from the Panthers. And
Oh
this one actually is
my.
going to be sent all the way. A quick counterattack, and the score is even.
Panthers staying true to their 100% conversion rate with a nice long snipe. Draco's really shown up today.
Yeah, I guess I can see now how he got, I think, over 50% shooting average. He's
Yeah.
just taking good shots, a lot of power, and he's placing them well. That one, he just had to shoot at the whole net, but still not always easy to beat the defender and get enough power to make it a convincing shot. Now with an even score, we'll have to see how the Chiefs can handle not
Oh
being in the lead,
my.
and they won't be in the lead
Oh
at all
my.
as a pinch is going to fly into their net.
Unfortunate pinch for the Chiefs. And that no one's back on defense. Luis just cheated a little too far up. But even so, I'm not sure if he was getting that one.
And that's one of those goals you just have to kind of brush off if you are the Chiefs. Those things happen all the time. This is Rocket League. There might not be all that much RNG, but there is a little bit sometimes. And in the end, it was just a bit of a poor challenge that resulted in an unlucky goal, but still only 1 goal down. Chiefs have plenty of time to try and make something happen, and a big demo could be the opportunity that they're looking for, but no one's there to try and center that ball for the second
Oh
time as Luis with a huge dunk. Almost got that one on target, and that one will go on
my
target. Muffin with the
goodness.
bar down.
I don't even know how he got that shot off, but Muffin just hits it bar down, and Drago, a little bit awkward on the goal line, wasn't able to get it.
And that was just beautifully placed. Hardly anything that the defense can do there. Very awkward read to deal with. And at the end of the day, the Panthers just not able to. Now we have an even game once again. This is looking like as close of a game as we expected from them, but this could be a shot here. That's what a save from Chipmunk, and Sand can't get the follow-up. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely insane from Chipmunk.
I mean, like, even after the save, I thought that was going in, and Chipmunk just, that could be part of the game here. Like with a minute down, you don't want to go down a goal.
Being able to keep that out is just huge, and now the Chiefs were looking for the counterattack. I gotta say, Chipmunk actually has been making saves like that all day. I was playing some twos with him earlier, and he was just somehow saving every single ball. When he was on my team, I couldn't believe it. It must be so frustrating to play against, and oh no, the Panthers cannot find the same level of defense. This one's gonna just kind of float in.
The Panthers almost had a goated save of their own, but just accidentally went the wrong way, and Chipmunk's gonna be making plays at both ends of the field.
And that's what he does. The defense almost had that one covered, but I think they got in their way actually a little bit. Only sending one person there should have been key. And now this ball is dangerous actually. Luckily for the Panthers, no Chiefs there to attack. But living like Larry, looking to try and make something happen in these final seconds. Now only 8 seconds to go. Panthers have to make something happen right now, and Drago gonna send this one middle. Both players from the Panthers up for that, and it will not amount to anything. Chiefs going to take game 1 here.
Already excited for this series, Mealy. It's a high-scoring game, game 1. And the thing is, the Panthers didn't even play bad that game. The Chiefs just kind of took it to a whole nother level. And it's going to be up to the Panthers next game to bring themselves up a level.
No, the Panthers didn't look bad at all, other than that one defensive mishap, which ultimately cost them the game in the final minute. Their defense was solid. Their offense looked really good, especially with the shot placement, especially with Drago there, loading up shots left and right. But they're going to have to pull it up a little bit more, I think, raise their level if they want to beat the Chiefs, as the Chiefs are just popping off right now, and they look like they are in peak form.
They really do. Just mechanical plays on both sides of the field. I mean, sometimes players just have really good days, and it looks like one of those days for the Chiefs so far.
It definitely could be. We'll have to see if the Panthers can try to find a little bit of a better day for themselves as well. So we do know that they have the potential to pop off. Sand looking for
Ooh.
Larry. Can't quite find the back of the net. But those are some infield passes. We were kind of missing those in game one. Mostly seemed reliant on solo-ish
Oh,
plays. Chipmunk barely makes a save off the backboard there and deals with the follow-up as well. He's just absolutely everywhere on defense. It's hard to get anything past this guy.
oh my goodness. The Panthers just keep hitting crossbar, and like they're like 1 inch away from a highlight play. And it looks like a total role reversal from the last game, at least in the first 40 seconds.
So far, it really does. The Panthers have had all the pressure. This is one of the first times that the Chiefs have broken out. But this
Oh,
could be an opportunity for them. Draco actually just flies directly past the ball. No Chiefs believed in the play, though. And the Panthers will survive for now, getting a clear of their own. Luis trying to send this one back in. It's off the corner. Finds a touch middle, actually. This is really awkward for the Panthers. But Drago does well to keep that one in play, out of their net. And so far, it's just like these two teams, Jaegers, are just exchanging blows. Both of them heavy hitters. They've both been in the gym for a while, but both of them are blocking each other's shots as of right now. It's only a matter of time until one gets through.
I mean, honestly, right now, neither team has the advantage as it looks like they're just a few centimeters off of making plays, but the Panthers themselves have 4 shots as opposed to the Chiefs 0. But that's about to change as Chipmunk makes one right there, but a Panthers in the way.
And the Panthers have been dealing with the aggression from the Chiefs very well. Maybe learning a little bit from game one. This is awkward, though, and the save cannot be made. Muffin Mateo finally going to break through the Panthers.
Most definitely. It looked like Sand was a little awkward coming off the sidewall, and Muffin just took full advantage. Luis just putting a bump there, insult to injury as the Chiefs go up 1-0.
And once again, the Chiefs will be in the lead, but not with a comfortable one, especially with the amount of pressure that the Panthers have had. And this could be another opportunity. The ball waterfall down, but the defense deals with it exceptionally well and looking to start a counterattack. Can't quite find it, though. And the ball is just going from end to end right now. Seeing a little bit of a little bit of awkwardness, actually. Drago kind of balling out his own teammate in Sand. And, you know, it's looking like things have settled down a little bit. I'm not really sure what these plays that we're seeing right now are, but things have cooled off quite a bit. Now we just have to see if the Panthers can bring it back. And, I mean, Jaegers, what do they have to do to try and deal with this Chiefs play style? Because right now it just doesn't look like anything is getting through.
Well, the Chiefs' playstyle is really dangerous because they're playing super aggressive right now. I guess they feel like they have a bit of a cushion, 1-0, and they're looking to capitalize and expand that cushion a little bit more. But it's looking like the Chiefs are either all playing defense or all playing offense, all three in each half at the same time. But I want to see the Panthers kind of get a few demo plays going.
That's actually something I definitely agree with. I think a few demos could be useful, and that double commit in the corner will not be useful as Muffin's going to put in another one for the Chiefs.
Drago just a little bit awkward and living like Larry, not really trusting him, is going to dive in, and Muffin's just going to make a play and make it past both of them.
And that'll be a 2-goal lead for the Chiefs. Now, you know, if they were feeling comfortable before with the 1-0 lead, they're definitely feeling extra comfortable now. Only a minute or a little bit more left to play, and the Panthers haven't really found much this game. I mean, they found a couple shots, but nothing all that threatening, and the ball keeps ending up in the back of their net. The Chiefs are just popping off right now.
Most definitely. Chipmunk is just going to put this one back left corner. Drago trying to get back, living like Larry. May have gotten bumped there. I'm not too sure. But either way, the Chiefs are going to have a sizable lead with 1 minute left.
And 3 goals in a minute, not impossible by any means, but it will be difficult, especially with how well the Chiefs are playing right now. Panthers have to make something happen fast, and that's what they will try to do. Sand getting this one, trying to get it to the middle, but Luis blocks the shot, and Muffin's back in net to make a follow-up save. They're just dealing with the pressure so well. It doesn't look like there's anything that the Panthers can really do to get through. Some demos would definitely help, just taking some of the players out of the equation. But they have to be careful not to overcommit as well. But with 30 seconds left, overcommitting is going to be the name of the game. They have to just send all of their cards in, put everything on the table, or else they're not going to walk away with the victory. And with each passing second, it really does look like it's less and less likely. This is one of the last opportunities. It'll be shut down by Muffin. And it looks like we will be heading to game 3 with the Chiefs up 2-0. You know, my $5 in my pocket is not feeling real safe right now.
Pocket's feeling a little lighter, isn't it, Miro?
Should I just Venmo you right now?
No, not yet. Not yet. The reverse sweeps have happened.
I'm
Oh
just
my
kidding. Oh, what a
goodness.
shot from
Luis
Luis
gotta
to
get this.
finish off the game.
Oh my goodness. Luis just hits a double tap. Was that a pass by Chipmunk? No, he missed it. But regardless, Luis hits those.
And they finish off in style after an even more dominant performance than game 1 by the Chiefs. And they just look so solid right now. I really think that's the difference. It doesn't look like there's very many cracks in their armor. And like you said, maybe some more demos, but I really don't know what else the Panthers can do to try and turn this one around.
I don't. All it takes really is one play, in my opinion. They need to get the momentum back. A reverse sweep situation's hard, but I mean, I got faith in the Panthers. I don't care about the money. I want to see a good series. I want to see the Panthers come back, and I want to see it hit 5 games.
I couldn't agree more. We need the Panthers to come back for content. At least take us to a game 5. And if there's any team in Rival League that has the ability to do it, it has to be them. We need to see some of the peak Panthers now. We might be seeing peak Chiefs right now, but the Panthers still need to elevate their game just a little bit, and they'll be there. Let's see what they can make out of game 3 here. Drago gonna take a shot, going high. The follow-up will also be wide, but the defense is awkward here from the Chiefs. It's another pinch, goes to the middle. And man, when the Panthers get on offense, they just look like they are relentless. They just send the ball at the net over and over, and it just looks like they're going to score, but somehow every time the Chiefs stay alive, and I think that's what's most impressive to me.
My.
But also impressive is their ability to score goals. Luis coming through once again.
Just a little bit awkward on the backboard. Draco barely misses it, and Luis punishes them. Like there's sometimes whenever teams are playing, like you could just make the slightest mistakes, and then the other team capitalizes, and that's what we're seeing right now, merely.
It really does seem like the Chiefs are just able to take every tiny inch that is given to them and turn it into a goal somehow. Every little mistake is being capitalized on, and they're just not letting the Panthers get away with anything. If they let up for even a second, then they're back on offense. If they miss one ball, the ball's in the back of their net. It's gotta be frustrating dealing with that, but we will see a miss there. One of the first misses that we've really seen from the Chiefs on what was an open net. Not an easy one by any means, but one that you'd expect them to hit. And that might be what the Panthers need to show that there is weakness. And there goes Larry, can't quite find the shot. And it's so close, but the crossbar will deny him.
Just highly unfortunate by Larry. He may have gotten a little too excited. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Living Like Larry almost had that, but the ball is still dangerous. Living Like Larry goes up for it, hits it down, but Chipmunk is there, and Sand is going to put it in.
And Chipmunk does so much. Oh my goodness. He was flailing around the goal like an orangutan. Somehow got 2 saves out of it, but couldn't quite find the third. They will get scored on, but look at what it took for the Panthers to break through.
Most definitely. Like the Chiefs just looked awkward there, and this could be the splash play that we're talking about for the Panthers. As long as they capitalize on this momentum, a fortunate pass to Larry, but it's gonna get dunked away. But as I was saying, like the the Panthers need to capitalize on this 1-1. They can play a little bit safer now as opposed to going for broke. Like, but they really need to get this win here.
I mean, they can, but I really feel like playing safe just might not beat the Chiefs. They're so good right now that I think they're going to have to keep taking risks because if they play it safe, they're just going to get like pushed back into their half, I feel like, and the Chiefs are going to keep doing what they've been doing this entire series. So, while still trying to avoid double commits, I mean, they have to take some sort of risks here or else it might be GG for them.
Most definitely. Like, but I mean, 2 minutes left, anything could happen. Muffin takes it away from his teammate there, but Drago is there to save it. But
And or sorry, go ahead.
all good, all good. But it looks like the Panther, like a totally different Panthers team. Like the offense has always been there, but they're finally starting to put their shots on net.
It does seem like it. And here comes another one. I guess you just talked it into existence. Living like Larry, gonna put that one home.
Drago's gonna get the pass to living like Larry, who's soaring like a plane and just puts it in past the defense.
And there it is. A lead for the Panthers has been a rare sight in this series, but we will finally find one for them. And 2 minutes left. They either have to focus on holding it down or just extending it. But the Chiefs won't be interested in any of that. Living like Larry coming off the ceiling. I guess that's just how Larry lives. I don't know what's happening on the goal line there. A little bit of awkwardness from the Chiefs, something that we haven't seen very often so far this series. But they will escape for now. Although they'll have to do more than survive if they want to find their way back into this game. Chipmunk, 0 boost, can't find the touch, and
That's a
both
goal.
players actually pushed up. But the Panthers can't find the follow-up. Just a really awkward bounce for both the defense and the offense. Another fake from Chipmunk. And a lot of events will happen, but nothing to be shown for it by either team.
No, that was a lot for nothing. The ball was just kind of bouncing dangerously in the mid, and neither team really capitalized on it. Luis is going to get an awkward pass back, but Muffin's there. But if I'm the Panthers, I'm not playing safe here. I want to keep going while the Chiefs are stumbling, and try and get of give as big of a momentum swing as possible here.
Absolutely. You need to when you're trying to get a reverse sweep, you really need to make a statement in that first game where you're trying to come back and say, "Hey, we're just as good of a team as you are, and if you're not careful, you let your guard down, we're going to come back in this series." And so far the Panthers have obviously shown that they are capable, but they haven't necessarily made a definitive statement. Only 2 goals scored in this one game. They will It is looking like they will take this one, but one more opportunity. Sand gonna shut that one down. And Luis actually keeps it up. Drago's just gonna try to let this one drop, though. Luis can't keep it up. And the Panthers will take a game. They'll still need 2 more if they want to complete the reverse sweep, though.
I mean, 1-2, it's looking more and more possible. But that game, the Panthers just completely outshot the Chiefs, 8 goals to 3. And in those last few seconds, it's always hard, like catching a ball because you don't know if you're going to be able to catch it or if someone's coming to bump you or what. So, I mean, Louis was kind of in an impossible situation there.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough situation to be in. Can't blame him at all for not keeping the ball up. It was up for longer than I think it probably should have been, as the Chiefs
Yeah.
were trying to get that last one. But they just weren't able to. I don't think they'll be sweating that much, though. They still very much looked like they are in control of the series, still up 2-1 here. Just need one more game. But like I said, if they're not careful, it could all slip away from them. Chiefs gonna have to keep the or Panthers, excuse me, will have to keep the momentum up if they want to complete this reverse sweep. And I do think I'm going to have to agree with you once again, Jaegers. More demos could give them definitely an advantage. I hate to channel my inner JD on the demos, but I think that's a strategy they might want to adopt if they do want to win this series.
I mean, if it works merely. And if you're trying to win a series, sometimes you got to do what works. As Panthers start with a nice little passing play here, nothing comes of it though. But they're staying on offense.
They are, and that's really where they shine through the most, when they just repeatedly are taking shots. We saw it last game. They outshot the Chiefs, and because of that, they were able to take the victory. And here comes Larry looking for a read, looking for an insane read, actually. And this one will be followed up. Luis with a pre-jump, though. And I don't know how this ball escaped from the Chiefs' net.
I mean, could have been calculated, could have been luck. But I mean, sometimes you just need to jump for the ball, and like sometimes the best saves are where you're just diving for it.
Absolutely. You know what? We'll just call that a combination of the two. But coming back right away is Muffin, looking for the Chiefs' net. That one was a little bit dangerous, but Sand able to take control. The Chiefs are right back on offense. It just seems like if either of these teams do end up on offense, they do not give it up easily. And if I was playing against them or against either of these teams, I would be terrified anytime the ball was in our half. I don't know how they're dealing with this so well.
Most definitely. These are two very complete teams competing against each other. And another reason why like demos might work so well is because they're rotating so well that even like one demo can just throw off your entire game.
Absolutely, and that's why, especially in the pro level now, demos are a very useful tool. Players are always looking for, avoiding, and trying to get demos. But here comes Chipmunk. Actually had a bit of a net to shoot at there, but I think just didn't have the boost to take a good shot. There will be follow-up from the Chiefs as the ball bounces off the backboard.
Oh, no.
Sand actually going to miss that one. Luckily, player of the week Drago is there to send the ball away from danger for now. Now almost 2:30 in. I was about to say no one scored, but Sand coming through, and the Panthers take the lead once again.
Panthers picking up right when they left off with a nice passing play. And Sanders just going to put past the defense. Not even, like the second it went over the goal, he was there to slot it in.
That's just really good positioning from Sand to take that shot. Now the Panthers taking a lead, but it won't be a lead for much longer as Chipmunk comes through once again to tie the game up.
An awkward touch by Sand there, and it kind of threw Drago off a little bit, and the Chiefs are going to punish them, tying up the game.
Absolutely, and now an even game, almost half left. This is definitely the series that we were hoping it would be. Living Like Larry coming through, looks for the double.
Oh my goodness.
Can't find it, but Drago is there to clean it up.
The ball goes in the same exact spot as their last goal, and the second a slot opens up for the goal, the Panthers just punish them.
And now looks like the Panthers are warming up, looking like the Chiefs punishing just the tiniest mistakes from the Chiefs. And now let's see if they can hold on to their lead. The last one they couldn't really hold on to for more than 6 seconds, but might have one here as Larry going to extend it to 3-1. Now the Panthers looking like they're the ones who are popping off.
The Panthers are looking like the #1 team in power rankings right here. Go up, slot it, and back post. What a shot from Living Like Larry.
Absolutely. You might have just triggered a couple people by talking about power rankings, but they definitely, in my opinion, deserve a spot at the very top. One of the best teams right now, but the Chiefs have a word about that. Another top team coming through, and Luis gonna bring the score to a much more reasonable comeback zone at 2-3.
Luis have something to say with that as he takes the misplay by the Panthers and he's just gonna put it in the back of the net. Nobody home on defense.
No way, and just a little bit of an overcommit there from the Panthers. Maybe getting a little too confident. Still 2 minutes left and only 1 goal down. Plenty of time for the Chiefs to make something happen. But here comes Sand. Gets shut down immediately by Luis. This net is actually somewhat open. Chipmunk just couldn't quite find the angle. It was a difficult one. And now the Panthers back on offense. Larry tries to fake, but Luis not falling for that one bit. And a missed shot there actually from Drago. Not what he was looking for, but this net is going to be open once again. No players there, and now a huge opportunity for the Chiefs to counterattack. But they couldn't get there fast enough. And now things are looking much more balanced.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting Living Like Larry to get that second touch, and I don't think any of his teammates were either, as no one was there to capitalize on that one.
It did not look like it. And almost another opportunity there for the Chiefs, actually. As if there was just someone middle, they would have surely been tying this game up. But now a minute left. They're still looking for this 1 goal. And they might be starting to feel a little bit of panic, close to going to Game 5 in a tied series. Only 45 seconds away. Here comes Sand. Looks for the flip reset. Luis shuts it down immediately. And this one's going to be dangerous once again. Center ball. Sand can't find the shot, though. That was a wide open net. Lucky for the Panthers, they're in the lead. Or else that one might have hurt. Drago gonna pop this one off the backboard. Muffin actually also sends it off the backboard. But 23 seconds left. And the Chiefs haven't really been able to make much happen so far this game. They're going to have to try and make something happen right now. Here comes Luis. Can't get it past two attackers upfield. Can't find either of them, though. Larry gonna get this one past. And one more chance for the Chiefs. Here it is. 3 seconds to go. This ball is going to touch the ground, though, and we are going to Game 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Game 5, and so far an absolutely goated series. Like normally, I give advantage to Game 5 to the team who clawed themselves back, as like nobody wants to get reverse swept, but it kind of seemed like at the end of Game 4, the Chiefs started to get their swagger back a little bit.
It did look, they were really fighting. I can tell they did not want to go to game number 5. But regardless of that, they are here. And I'm going to have to agree with you. So usually it feels like the team that is on the comeback trail has a lot of momentum hanging into game 5. But I don't really feel like the Panthers do have all that much momentum. They really had to work for their wins, especially the last one with so many close calls. It almost feels like we have completely equal footing going into this game 5.
Most definitely. And $5 or no $5, I have no idea who's going to win this one.
Yeah, me neither. You know what? At this point, I had almost forgotten about the money. It's an absolutely insane series, and honestly, it's worth a lot more than $5. So either way, I'm happy that we got to witness it. As we get into Game 5, already a score on the board, and Larry gonna put this one in, but I'm not really sure how it happened.
I'm not really sure either, merely, and maybe I shouldn't have mentioned anything, as the Panthers are going to take the first goal in Game 5.
You know what? We all make mistakes, but at least yours, maybe they realize that there's $5 on the line. That's why they're playing such a good series, and they're just going to take a draw and then take the profits, $250 each.
I mean, that might be the way to go, but regardless, the Chiefs have to be on the comeback trail. They've got plenty of time to do it. Just it's I don't know. Let's see if they do it.
Plenty of time, definitely, but it can be tough after losing 2 games to go down 1. Like our head director / dictator always says, the first goal is the most important in Game 5. Most often, the person who scores the first goal or the team will be the one that takes the entire series. We'll have to see if it checks out this time. With 4 minutes left, Panthers still holding on to this lead. Has a little bit of awkwardness. Chipmunk gonna take this one past. Looking to get past the entire defense, but a bump from Drago, actually. Unconventional defensive style there, but it will work nonetheless, as here comes Larry. This one's just floating in front of the net that Boyd can put in. Oh no, and Chipmunk gets that one out of danger, but the hearts have to be racing for the Chiefs.
How did the Panthers not score that? I don't know. The ball was just bouncing, and the Chiefs were diving, but there was a solid like 3 seconds where no one was going for the ball for the Panthers.
Yeah, it looked like the other members of the team. It was just Larry on the offensive half. I'm not sure where his team
Oh.
was. Here is Luis though, and he's going to tie the game up with a nice little bounceroo there.
Louis answers back, and sometimes merely the bounce shots are the hardest to read. As you're expecting a power shot, it doesn't always go that way, but it sends the defense squirming.
Definitely not. And the bounce shot is also just a huge flex, basically dribbling the ball in. Here
Oh,
comes Muffin with the fake, gets the low 50 and the flake off, and the Chiefs just like that are back on top.
the Chiefs right away steal back momentum with two back-to-back goals. Nice little fake slash dribble play by Muffin right there.
Really clean stuff. And now the Chiefs probably feeling slightly more confident now with the lead in game 5, but they're still going to have to do a lot of work to hold on to it. Muffin clearing this one out. Can only get so far as Sand, who's going to bounce this one off, actually. Chipmunk really awkward, but no one from the Panthers could put that one in.
Just very unfortunate by the Panthers. They're still on offense, but that's 2 goals that they probably should have scored right there.
And if they lose this game, this entire series, because of these tiny mistakes, it'll definitely be some regret there. But they've still got plenty of time. This ball's awkward. Muffin going to put that one in. And after the Panthers probably should have scored, it's actually the Chiefs who are going to come out on top.
What a momentum swing by the Chiefs. The Chiefs looking like their game 1 and 2 selves, kind of taking control of game 5.
And taking control, they definitely have. Now a 2-goal lead, but still 2 minutes left. Panthers far from out of this one. They just need a little bit of momentum on the. They just need a little bit of momentum for themselves as they're looking to start something up here. Sand gets this one off the backboard. Can't quite get it going. Ball going to be centered, but no one quite there. Sand pops this one. But it's really awkward, and all of a sudden, Jaegers, it just looks like the offense has slowed down so much from the Panthers. They looked so dangerous 1-2 games ago, but now they're struggling to even get shots on net.
It really does look a lot different. Like games 3 and 4, they were punishing the Chiefs. Like the second the ball went like over the net, they scored. But I guess those misses are just in the back of their minds. Is they're not looking the same merely.
And they need to find some of that confidence quickly, some of those shots quickly, because now only a little bit over a minute left. Still 2 goals down. They have to find something. This one's going to go off the backboard. Actually, Chipmunk there to meet it. And Chipmunk has just been so good on defense from the Chiefs all day. On offense as well, but his defense is really what has been impressive to me. Definitely one of the MVPs for this series, in my opinion, especially if the Chiefs come away with the win.
Definitely. Even going back to that save, and I believe was it game 2 where he absolutely reached for the ball and barely kept it out. That was one of the plays of the series in my book.
Yeah, honestly, maybe contender, wink wink, for a save of the season, in all honesty. That one was absolutely insane, and they probably deserve to win the series just for that. Looks like with 24 seconds left, they might be the ones taking it. The Panthers going to have a couple final opportunities, though. Sand can't find the shot. And with 14 seconds left, possession to the Chiefs. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. And it looks like it will be the Chiefs, actually, with the upset. Your prediction was spot on, Jaegers.
I mean, what can I say? What can I say? I don't commentate often, but when I do, I'm wrong half the time. So,
Apparently.
what a pinch was like the
Oh
game's
my
over.
goodness.
But that was a powerful pinch. Can we just talk about that just now?
These guys just love to flex, even when they're not playing anymore.
Most definitely. That was a great series. That
A
was a lot of fun to
fantastic
catch.
series.
It really was.
And even though my wallet is $5 lighter, I'm so glad I got to be here. The Chiefs absolutely showing that they are one of the top teams. I think they're the ones who have now ended the Panthers' incredible streak of wins against Hydra and the Pineapples. Definitely showing them that there's more than one top team in Rival. And going into playoffs, that's a huge ego booster for the Chiefs there. Definitely expect to see some more fantastic performances.
Most definitely. Chipmunk is playing like he played last season whenever he won the chip. And Chiefs are kind of putting themselves out there as a serious contender.
Most definitely. I like how you said that Chipmunk got the chip because he's the chipmunk. You get it?
Yep, yep.
And he got
I
the chip.
pun not intended.
Pun not
Um,
intended, but it was accepted either way. And we are running a
Either
little
way,
bit behind schedule here, so we gotta head out, guys. It's been a lot of fun. That was an absolutely fantastic banger of a series to cast. Always a pleasure casting with you as well, Jaegers.
yes, sir.
Uh, but we will be right back after this short break for Ember versus Hypernova. Actually, these two teams have the exact same records as the Chiefs and Panthers. So this, if it's even close to as good as this series was, you're definitely going to want to stick around. Should be another good matchup. But for now, we are out, and we will catch you later.
Can't wait.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.